Patch 26.16 just dropped for League of Legends. Here's everything you need to know. The biggest change of the patch, ADCs are getting 3 flat MR. Their MR growth is getting decreased a little bit. What this means is that mages bot lane are going to be weaker at bullying them. This is a very, very nice change in addition to some of the other system changes to help out ADCs. Notably, certain champions like Akshan and Graves are also getting buffed for some reason, so those champions might be very, very strong next patch. Hail of Blades is getting nerfed. Basically, they're just making it worse early game and better later on into the game. It's a pretty hefty nerf, though, with the attack speed for melee getting reduced by 30%. This is to help stuff like Camille and Poppy's support get removed out of bot lane. Fleet Footwork is getting a really nice healing buff. This is actually going to be really crazy for champions like Yasuo, Yone, Tryndamere. It'll also help ADCs versus mages, but a lot of bot laners just really take lethal tempo, you know, no matter what. So I think this is personally going to help melee champions a lot more. Up next, we have items. Upgraded Mercs is getting 5 less MR, and upgraded Sorks is getting 2 more Magic Pen. This is to help ADCs not go into mid lane, mostly, in my opinion. Also, upgraded Mercs were just way too broken. Sunfire is getting a very slight damage buff, a very slight cost increase, and it's like minion/monster damage is getting nerfed, so it's going to be as good versus minion and monsters, while also scaling slightly better. I just don't think the item's very good, to be honest with you. Riot says it's strong in its data, but I just don't believe them. Sundered Sky is getting a bunch of nerfs. It's not the end of the world for the item. It'll still be usable, but its build path is going to be a lot worse. Sterak's Gauge is getting a 5% base attack damage increase. Cool. Runon's is kind of getting a crazy buff. It's getting 1% move speed, and then the Wind's Fury bolt damage is going up by 10% attack damage, which is nutty. This is already a very strong item on certain champions, and I think if you're into melee team comps as somebody like Jinx, you want to buy this third as soon as possible. Eclipse is getting a pretty nice damage buff, but its shield is going a little bit down. Black Cleaver is getting 5 attack damage, but they're nerfing its move speed for ranged champions. Finally, Berserker Greaves is getting 5% attack speed, and the upgraded Berserker Greaves is also getting 5% attack speed. Last system changes, jungle pets are getting a rework to make AD junglers slightly less broken, bringing back some room for AP and tank junglers in the game. Don't really love this change. I like when the jungle meta is AD heavy, but it will be nice to have a mix-up of champions. And lastly, the support role quest is getting nerfed to disincentivize roaming. It's not a massive change, and if you're a support main, I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's kind of a nothing burger. Finally, on to champion changes. Poppy is getting a mini rework, not actually, but they're changing a lot of her numbers around so that she is going to be a lot weaker in the support role and tankier in the top lane role, but Poppy kind of lives and dies by her damage numbers since she doesn't provide that much as a tank. A lot of her CC is very conditional, she needs to do damage. We'll see how it actually pans out for her strength and whether or not she'll actually be removed from the support role. Nasus jungle is getting a nerf, it's getting less stacks. Nasus in lane is going to get more stacks. It's a whatever change to Nasus. I think the champion is just really bad fundamentally, but in lower elos, he might start to dominate. Kennen R is getting a bonus resists plus damage buff. Gwen's passive's healing is going up. Good for Gwen players. The champion is very weak. Camille is getting a similar rework to Poppy where she's going to be worse in the support role, but theoretically better top lane. I don't know if I believe it. Also, it's very annoying. They're making her W very low cooldown, so W max with Comet might be very strong. That seems very annoying to play against, though, so I just don't know how I feel about it. Bel'Veth is getting a nerf after her mini rework. She is one of the strongest champions in the game right now. She is absurdly broken late game, so they're toning down her power a little bit. Finally, Azir's Q damage is going up. Yippee! Final thoughts and cat cam. If you got to the end of the video and you're watching this final thought segment, comment hashtag burrito, since I just got a little kitty and his name's Burrito. I think the patch overall is nice. It's finally good that we're getting some good changes into the game as far as changing the meta up. I think Mage's bot have been strong for a very long time now, and I don't think that it's the end of the world that they're getting some nerfs, even if I don't think they should get nerfed just because ADC players are complaining and they're showing up a little bit in pro play. I don't think that's the end of the world. I wish patches like this that were bigger were more common, though. I know Riot is very careful about its balancing and they don't want to go too overboard, but the game is definitely most fun when there's a lot of powerful options to explore, and currently I think the meta is very toned back, especially after the item nerfs. overall, I just wish that the game was maybe a little bit different in terms of their balancing philosophy. I want more changes. I think otherwise the game starts to feel very, very stale in the long term, and games start to feel very, very samey. That's one of the reasons I don't hate the jungle change as much, even though I think the AP jungle / tank jungle meta is unhealthy. It is new, and they're trying something new and different, and I think we as a community should support them trying new things.